Every year I make a new summer build, and this year I'm going with 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 2-time scoring champion Tracy McGrady, aka T-Mac. And by the way, there's dozens of face creation videos going all the way back to 2K19, so I'm not sure who was the first person to do it. So just shout out to everybody who's been doing this face creation. The community appreciates you. This face came from current gen, so I'm not saying it's the most perfect translation. Definitely looks like him, decent enough. Feel free to pause the video at any time to get the numbers down perfect. Personally, I don't know why 2K doesn't just allow us to use the face scan that they have in the game. I mean, the faces are already in the game. We're always making fake versions. Just give us the real one. So if you watched my grind video from yesterday, this is the same build. 6'8", 250-pound power forward. And these are his exact numbers. 7'1" wingspan, defined body. Let's go ahead and get these attributes down. You guys can kind of manipulate this any way you want, but if you do it exactly the way I did, you're gonna come away with a total of 75 badge points. And yes, that is 75 badges if you decide to make everything bronze, but no one really does that. And feel free to pause the video right here to see what his potential is at 99 overall. And if you look down at the physicals, I added a +8 for 99 overall with gym rat. Starting with finishing, we've got a 97 layup, 98 dunk. Obviously, that means you're posterizing anyone in a 10-foot radius. In the shooting category, we've got a 94 mid-range and a 91 three-point shot. That's pretty high for a 6'8 player. Most people that make a 6'8 build, they tend to max out the arm length and go with like an 80 to an 85 three ball at max. You're gonna see in the gameplay that with an 87 three ball, I'm raining threes. Trust me on this. A 65 free throw is gonna allow you to green free throws in the rec center, no problem. Now I'm actually making this build because of his increased playmaking. With an 82 to an 87 pass accuracy, you will find yourself at the point guard position a lot in the rec center. With an 83 ball handle and an 84 speed with ball, a player at 6'8" with the ability to have the pro dribbles, you're gonna be crossing people during Curry slides, whatever it is that you like to do, this build can do it. And defense speaks for itself. You guys know I don't like to sacrifice that steal rating. So you're walking around with a 94 on-ball steal. You definitely can clog the passing lanes with that 7'1" wingspan. If you put on a defensive takeover, you're gonna be bumping people, locking people up 94 feet. And for this demonstration, I'm gonna go with spot-up precision and finishing moves. And if you did it all right, we've got a playmaking 3-level score, even better than the one I made on the PS5 earlier this year. I'm gonna blast through my badges. We're going up against the AI, so there's some obvious changes or some obvious badges I probably won't be using. For example, you want Hot Zone Hunter, but not in this test. These are gonna be my playmaking badges and my defensive badges. And let's go Houston Rockets for a prime T-Mac versus the Orlando Magic, where he kind of started to come into his own. Out the gate, you can see, I'm using the Kobe Bryant release, by the way, but this build can shoot lights out. It's incredible how many threes I'm just raining in this game. I probably could have shot even more, but I had to make a decision to get some assists or a decision to go get some dunks. They don't actually allow you to choose your dribbles or your dunk packages, so I wasn't really aware of what I could do with this build right out the gate. But it's always good to get into takeover as soon as possible to see the extent of your new build's abilities. And as you can see, this is straight up T-Mac, man. We are raining threes. He's definitely one of my favorite players of all time. For me, it's Jordan, Kobe, T-Mac. You know, a couple others, obviously, LeBron James, Shaq, Allen Iverson, and a bunch more, but T-Mac was just so lethal. You guys do some research. Listen to what Kobe used to say about him. He said he was his hardest matchup because he could do everything Kobe could do, but at 6'8". He was long, lanky, skinny, fast, could play some defense. Obviously a very creative dunker. It's just only sad that he didn't win an NBA championship, had a lot of good opportunities, but was plagued by injuries. And did you notice the speed on that crossover? Like, I might have to go back and use some of these like normal dribbles just so I can see like what else can be invented with some of those ball handling speeds, because that was pretty damn fast. and pretty unique. I don't see people using that too often. Just spraying them with threes all game long. I mean, I was shocked. I was like, man, it's third quarter and I got 50 points. I could easily go for like 80 points in this game, but you can't change the difficulty, and I'm guessing it's on pro. That's actually really good because you want to see how good your player can play. As I line up another one and knock it down. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing My Career. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see some My Career videos with this build. I got some ideas. I want to relive his career and give him that title he was supposed to win. As I get the steal, this wouldn't be a T-Mac vid without a lob to self off the backboard in the game. We can go to the New York Knicks, the Orlando Magic. We can go to the Toronto Raptors, or we can go to the Houston Rockets. I think I could put a fun series together. You guys are going to have to let me know as I get that bucket in his face for 70 points, 10 seconds left. We come away with 16 boards, 3 assists, and 5 steals. This build is definitely a potential quadruple dub waiting to happen. And I can't wait to make that happen. So we're going to get some rec games in. I'm going to rep them up in the warehouse. It's your boy Shake. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. What up, 2K fans? Today I'm going to show you guys the quickest way to get to 99 overall and the fastest way to max out your badges. My friends and I figured this out towards the beginning of the year, but back then we kind of thought it was a glitch and didn't want 2K to change it. Turns out it wasn't. It's just the way the game was designed. It's also come to my attention that a lot of my friends don't know how to do this, so please pay attention to the gameplay as I explain. If you're playing